Oh.
Can I?
Oh.
Is it as nice?
No, you can pet it on the back.
It's not like a cat.
It is a cat, just a very different kind of cat. This is an African leopard, and it's only 6 weeks old right now.
Holy.
Which is why we can do this, because this cat will grow to be pound for pound the most powerful cat in the world. I've seen African leopards take prey that weighs more than they do, which a male can weigh over 150 pounds, up a tree, straight up a tree, just holding it in its mouth, to give you an idea of how powerful they are.
How big do they get?
A male will get to be about 150 pounds and about 6 feet long. Males, a little less than that, a little less than 100 pounds. But again, very powerful animals, incredible jumpers, very, very stalking, very elusive, very hard to find in Africa.
And look at those paws. You can just get a sense from and the claws.
See, the claws
It's definitely not a cat.
No. Right now, she's just now starting to see real well. Her eyes are still a little cloudy. But this is an animal that, again, will be one of the most incredible predators found in Africa, also in Asia.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
So, do you love what you do?
I have the greatest job in the world. I grew up as a little kid watching Wild Kingdom on television. I always wanted to be Jim Fowler. And now, not only am I friends with Jim, but I've been able to do those things, tracking leopards in Africa, tracking tigers in India, swimming with sea lions off the Galapagos Islands. I'm living the dream.
I have to tell you, or ask you actually, what are your thoughts, because you're such an animal lover, and what's going on
the oil spill
on the Gulf?
I'm going to tell you, it is so horrific. It's beyond what people have even been saying, in the sense that as we speak right now, thousands of gallons of oil are still going into the Gulf. And because people don't actually see it, people don't see what's in the Gulf already, they don't understand the magnitude. And because people are judging everything by oil slicks, or seeing now this horrific pictures of the pelicans and the birds, the reality is the bulk of that oil is still in the middle of the oceans, down in the lower level, and it's killing countless groups of animals, not just birds, but fish and plankton and shrimp. It's affecting the feeder beds. This is going to be a catastrophe that they will speak about for generations down the line.
Really?
Oh, it's going to be horrific. Again, the worst part about it for me is that people don't really, as much as people are worried about it, they don't understand how severe it's going to be, in the sense that all that oil's still out there. It's got to go somewhere. And it's not being done.
It's a scary thing that's going on. Do you know organizations that you work with that are helping out, or that people can get involved with to find out
there's
more?
There's a lot of the ocean research groups. If you just Google online oil rescue, it'll guide you to a ton of great organizations that are working. There are so many people that are now, mobilizing to help out. Now it's waiting, and we're starting to see the first casualties coming ashore, but it's going to get exponentially worse. It's interesting to get your insight on that, because we have been talking about the BP oil disaster, but to get someone who's on the side from the animal side. At the end of the day, I don't want people to think that I think of animals more than I think of people. The bottom line is there's no animal life that's more important than a human life. But this is going to affect not just animals, but that's going to domino to people, whether it be tourism in different areas, whether it's going to be the food that we eat, whether it's going to be the economy. It's going to have a huge snowballing domino effect.
All right. Well, where can people find you online to find out more?
Well, you can go to MiamiMetroZoo.com, or you can go to RonMagillWildlife.com.
And you have to go to Miami to see you and your animals, right?
Yeah, I travel here a lot. I'm very fortunate to be a guest here on the early show. This is a great place for me to be.
Did you have other animals? What other animals?
We had a young white tiger. We had a groundhog. We had a big Asian water monitor lizard. It was a wild time today on the early show.
Oh, my God. He's real crazy.
No, you got to have energy when you're doing this
stuff.
I
know. I feel you.
Come on, wake up. It's early.
Oh, my God. That voice definitely woke me up. Do you ever get scared with, or you know how to
it's not scared.
deal?
I always have respect. And there's certain animals that make me more uncomfortable than other animals. But you always have to be careful. Understand that these are wild animals. And there's an old saying that says you can take an animal out of the wild. You can never take the wild out of the animal. You always have to keep that in mind. I mean, I've got more scars and stitches all over my hand from all over my body, from all kinds of animals, where I always made the mistake. I got too comfortable and I got hurt.
All right. Any comments or questions?
So none of these baby leopards at home?
Not at all.
Yeah.
No exotic animals.
But you would
really.
think it's like so cute and you just want to hug it. But you have to be careful.
That's the double-edged sword I have when I bring animals like this on the show, because I say, God, I'm giving a mixed message. People see that and go, oh, I want to have it. And they're not listening to what I'm telling them. You don't want to have it. It grows up and it gets
That's why
wild.
you just watch these videos on YouTube of little baby animals.
I know. Babies, they always win people over.
Mm-hmm. All right, but maybe stay away a bit as they get older. All right. Okay. Oh, well, so cute. Thank you so much for coming on today and bringing your energy to the show.
Thanks. Wake up.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
take it
you.
easy, guys.
Awesome. Great.